welcome into Scotland Yard and Highland High School here on the east side of Bakersfield. It's the Battle of the Blocks in the battle for the SEYL Championships. The 8-1, 4-0 in league play. Highland Scots playing host to the 7-2, 3-1 in league play East Blades. I'm Jason Galvin alongside of East High alum Miguel Garcia. Great to have you with us here on this Friday night, and we are ready for the opening kickoff here in this rivalry game with everything on the line, and we're underway from Scotland Yard. The opening kick taken from the 18-yard line, brought up across the 25, out to the 30. Nick Salas, 35, cuts back, still on his feet with a stiff arm. Salas to the 40, 45 midfield, and forced out of bounds in East High territory. What a start to this one for Highland, Miguel.
Hey, no better way to come out right out the gate for these Highland Scots. We've seen what Nick Salas can do, and he's going to bring it tonight.
Nick Salas on the season with 2 punt return touchdowns and nearly took a kickoff to the house there.
Hey, he's a two-sport athlete, and he's talented, he's fast, and he's dangerous.
He is a commit to CSU Bakersfield on the baseball field, is Salas, and a standout wide receiver and defensive back here. And here is A.J. Cleveland's offense. The quarterback under center fumbles the snap. It was recovered by the tailback for Highland, Dizzy Brown, and he's able to roll forward for 6 yards or so, and that was nearly a fatal opening strike for Highland.
Not often you get something out of nothing like that, Jason.
And it was actually Vidal who had the opening carry of this one. It goes for 5 yards, make it 6, 2nd down and 4 here for Cleveland and Highland.
Nick Salas here on the right side. I always got to keep an eye out on him.
This is Vidal again, and he is stuffed up front. East, the big man, Nathan Carr, making the tackle.
Hey, not bad field position here for the Scots, man.
No gain for Vidal. 3rd down and 4. Single receiver to the near side for Highland is Nick Salas. And keep an eye on big number 9, Shabazz Muhammad, out at left for Highland. Another fumble picked up by Vidal. He is stuffed short of the 1st down marker. And it's going to be 4th and make it 2. That's the 2nd fumbled snap and 3 snaps in this one.
You got to hold on to the ball. It's these little mistakes that come back to bite you in the 4th quarter.
And they're going to go for it. 2 receivers on each side. Man comes in motion. Cleveland, hard count. Looks over to Michael Gutierrez and his staff. Will take an audible, step up to the line. Vidal, the running back. Cleveland takes the snap, hands off to Vidal, cuts back. He's got the 1st down, lowers his shoulder and then some. A gain of 5 and a big 1st down here.
Hey, both these teams are going to want it. They're going to be running a little extra hard tonight. It's rivalry week, man. Picks up the Highland 1st down.
So Vidal has had all 4 carries in this one. That one goes for 5 yards, and he'll get a 5th carry. Cuts back. Little zone run up the middle. 5 more yards for Vidal down to the 30. Second and 6. They marked him down to 31. A.J. Cleveland has not attempted a pass yet, completing 62% of his passes on the season. Vidal again, and this time East was ready for that one.
Boy, they are feeding him tonight.
Third down and 6. Joey Vidal has had the ball on all 6 plays, and he will rotate out here. Manny Penaloza into the backfield, and now actually splits out wide.
Once again, keep an eye on Nick Salas here on the right side.
Blitz coming off the right side. Cleveland steps up. He's going to run to the 30, dives forward. He's going to be down just short and it'll bring up another 4th and short.
Cleveland, the quarterback keeper, around the right side.
And Michael Gutierrez is going to keep the offense out there again. Cleveland got it to the 26.
Tackled by number 76, Julian Cueto.
A gain of 5. It's 4th and 1. Vidal back in. Salas, the single receiver to the right. Cleveland throws, wants Salas, incomplete, broken up.
Great coverage there by the defensive back against Salas. You always got to have him contained.
Defended by Andrew Amazon. The senior corner with the big pass breakup. It's a turnover on downs. And he takes over on their own 26-yard line. 7:44 left.
Here comes Willie Ball and his Blades offense.
And already a whistle and a timeout. Casey Tittlemeyer in his first year at East High.
Timeout East.
Didn't like what he saw from the formation there. And takes the opening timeout of this one. Oh, a huge stop there for East defense, Miguel. You and I were talking about it before the game. This is a Highland team that can really run up the points. And if you're East, the one thing that you don't want to do is get into a shootout early.
No, you don't. There's a few players here you got to contain against Highland when you talk about Salas and Cleveland. If you don't keep an eye on those guys and don't contain them, the game can get dangerous and ugly really fast. So here we go. Willie Ball, Nate Martinez will be the single back.
East High, one of the few teams in high school football that run a true tight end and an H-back as well. And that H-back goes in motion, and here's the handoff to Martinez, who goes off the right side, lowers the shoulder, powers forward for 9 yards or so. Will be awfully close to a first down. Nate Martinez, who broke off a big 46-yard run last week to get this East High offense going in their victory over Foothill High School 34-6. And right away goes 10 yards and a first down on the first carry of the game for Martinez.
Tackled by number 36, Jaden Hudgens.
First and 10. Handoff to Martinez again. No secret what he's going to do. Lowers his shoulder. Picks up 2.
You know, Vidal and Martinez, both hard runners, and expect that all night long tonight. Brought down by number 17, Joey Vidal.
Speaking of Vidal, he's the one who makes the tackle there. Highland has a lot of star players who go both ways. Vidal at linebacker, of course, Muhammad and Salas are exceptional corners in their own right. And throwing his ball, he's hit. That's a fumble. Live ball.
Hit.
Highland picks it up. It's a scramble. And now it's going to be who got it. It's the Scots.
No question about that. Great defensive play there by the Scots.
A strip sack, and Highland tried to pick it up and run it back for a touchdown. Instead, just had to fall on it. But a huge turn of events here in the first turnover of the game. Comes at 6-minute and 30-second mark.
And leaves the Scots in great field position. They are threatening to score now.
From the 20-yard line in the red zone. Here is Highland. Cleveland will hand it off right up the middle. Breaks the tackle, cuts outside, takes another hit at the 7-yard line. And that is Dizzy Brown, the junior backup running back.
You know, it's always good to have Dizzy Brown and Vidal back there. They're both tough. They're both tough, and they're both good.
A gain of 14 on Dizzy Brown's first carry of the contest, and he remains in the backfield. Cleveland under center, now takes a step back. The snap, the handoff, Brown up the middle, spins down at the 1-yard line, it appears.
Boy, the Scots are not playing around. They're coming out. They're coming out hard.
2nd and goal from the 1 for Dizzy Brown.
Goal from the 1. Brought down by number 16, Nate Martinez.
Brown remains the tailback and will line up off the left hip of Cleveland. And now Salas in motion. And they give it to Salas. Nick Salas is in. Touchdown, Highland.
Didn't take long for the Scots to get first blood here against the Blades. We're going to see how they respond.
Nick Salas, 1-yard touchdown run. And the extra point attempt from Pablo Robles. On the way. That one is good. And with 5 minutes and 21 seconds left in the opening quarter, the Highland Scots strike first. It's 7-0.
You know, a great defensive play by the Scots, and they capped it off with a touchdown by Salas. You know, what else could they want?
This is a Highland team that came into this contest plus 11 in turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, it's no question. Their defense is stingy, and they have a high-powered offense. This team is dangerous all around.
That is the 10th fumble recovery of the year for Highland. And the offense did its job and capitalized right away. And it's Robles now to kick off with 3 Blades deep to potentially return this one. And it's short kicked and taken and bowling forward and out near the 40-yard line was Daniel Wallace.
We're going to see a lot of contact tonight, Jason, like I said.
Miguel, you played in this game once.
You know, I did. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way you wanted it to because you never know how these games are going to go. It's a battle of the east side. It's a battle of the blocks, man.
Talk a little more about why this game is so important to these two schools after this play. And this is a handoff. And cutting back was Martinez, and he picks up Jason, about 5.
These kids, they grew up playing ball with each other. They are separated by the 178. They do not want to lose to each other, especially now. A lot is at stake. You got a league title. Both teams are atop the SEYL. It's bragging rights, and it's a game you remember for the rest of your life. You don't want to lose this game.
Gain of 4 for Martinez on his 3rd carry of the contest. It's 2nd down and 6. Handoff off the left side. Fumble? No, just a hard hit. The way the Highland sideline started to explode there, I thought maybe that ball was put on the ground by Daniel Wallace.
And they were met by an army of Scots there.
First carry for Wallace, and it went for 5. It's 3rd and 1.
East High has to do a good job at protecting Willie Ball if they want to make things happen, if they want to stay in the game.
3rd and 1. Martinez is stuffed right away.
It's like they saw that coming, Jason.
Brandon Gathright, the junior defensive tackle, split the gap, and it's a loss of 2, and it's 4th down and 3. And the offense will trot off the field, and here comes the punt unit for East. Casey Sittlemeyer, I think, thought about maybe going for it there, and then looked at the yardage and said, maybe too much early in this one.
Not worth it here.
Setting up a punt formation, number 5, Andrew Perez. Back deep for the Scots, number 11.
Perez with the punt. And here's Nick Salas, one of the most dangerous punt returners in Kern County. And look at this. Turns around and almost found an opening. A return of about 4 yards there for Salas. He ran 20 to get 4. That's what makes him so dangerous, though.
You know, Salas is one of those guys you love to have on your team, but you hate to play against him. He's so elusive, man.
Talked about it early on, a commit to CSU Bakersfield to be a Roadrunner baseball player.
And you love that, right, Galvin?
I do.
You're involved there at CSUB.
I'm the voice of the baseball team over there at CSUB. It's always exciting when you have talented homegrown players that want to stay in your program. And
when you got a guy like that, you should be.
Here's A.J. Cleveland. Great baseball player in his own right. He looked for Salas. Now he throws. This is Muhammad to the 30, down at the 31, make it 32-yard line. First catch of the night. And a gain of 4. In fact, that was actually Quentin Jackson. I thought it was Muhammad's first touch of the night. It's Quentin Jackson's instead, and a gain of 4.
Tackled by number 16, Nate Martinez.
First completion for Cleveland. And he takes a shot, and there's an injured Scott.
Oh, you never want to see that, man.
And that's Jalen Hudgens, who went down right away. And he's holding his, it looks like his midsection perhaps, or maybe his right arm. It's the first incompletion of the game for A.J. Cleveland.
And we'll take this.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
There are over 100 places to get pizza in Kern County, but only 4 are good enough to be called Tony's.
And we're back.
Jalen Hudgens trotting off the field, and that's always a good sign, of course. And you hope he's able to return to this contest. In fact, I was just informed that Shabazz Muhammad's not playing in this contest, so Hudgens now becomes all the more important.
We'll see who steps up.
It's 3rd and 6. And now with a too tight set, here's a handoff. Vidal cuts up. And he's going to be just short.
Well, Vidal showed up to play tonight, that's for sure. He had just eaten up yardage.
Well, they gave him the first down. I thought he was short. I was wrong. A gain of 6 for Joey Vidal on the first down. Cleveland. Handoff on an end around.
Lots of room there for him.
Roundtree with a gain of 8.
And the Scots are marching once again.
That's number 28, Dominic Roundtree, around the left side. Picks up 8.
8 yards for Roundtree on his first carry.
2nd and 2 from the 45.
This is the 5th play of this drive. Highland's already gone 16 yards. And a flag right away, and this one's whistled dead. It was a play action. They were looking for a bubble screen in Quentin Jackson.
Ball started against the Scots.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Highlands with first blood here. And they're now marching down the field again.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Salas. Following a strip sack fumble by Willie Ball, and he's tied. Penalty was against the Scots. On a false start, it's 2nd and 7 now. Cleveland to throw. Hits his outlet man Vidal, but he overthrew him, and Cleveland took a big hit as he went to let go of that one. Christian Ramirez delivered it.
You know, these two teams got to protect their quarterbacks. That's going to be key tonight.
In on the rush, number 50, Christian Ramirez.
3rd and 7. Cleveland's second incomplete pass.
3rd and 7.
1 minute left in the opening quarter, and a 7-0 Highland lead. Cleveland to throw. And he hits his man Salas, who makes a jump cut and now lunges forward, and that's a first down for Nick Salas and a gain of 8.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, Salas, he just comes through. You do not want to leave him uncovered.
Tackled by number 12, Jackson Phillips.
Gain of 8. First catch of the night for Salas. And on first down, Vidal got nowhere really.
You know, that's an impressive thing of the Scots offense. You shut down the run game, well, guess what? They're going to pass, and they got Salas. So, you know, they got a good run game, and they got a good passing game. That's what makes them really dangerous here.
Highland had an 8-play drive to start this contest. It resulted in a turnover on downs. And this will be the 8th play of this drive. But first, the end of the opening quarter. It is 7-0 Highland over East High. The Battle of the Blocks. This is the Kern High School Network.
So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door, only $29,990. Or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter here at Scotland Yard. Jason Galvin, Miguel Garcia, glad to have you with us. The Battle of the Blocks, and A.J. Cleveland. It's Nick Salas throwing. No, it was Cleveland, pardon me. And that is caught across midfield and inside Blades territory down to the 38-yard line. Quentin Jackson with his second catch of the ball game, and that is a gain of 15 for Jackson, the biggest play from scrimmage for either team in this one.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson really stepping it up a notch here tonight against the Blades. Trips left here with Salas on the right side.
All the way down to the 38-yard line of East. Quick throw. They were looking for the bubble screen, and that one falls incomplete.
Yeah, Blades defense all over that one.
But Quentin Jackson has turned into the flavor of the week with Shabazz Muhammad not playing in this one.
Gives East High somebody else to focus on, but the thing is, they still got Salas out there on the right side, and he's dangerous.
2nd down and 10. Handoff up the middle. And this time, it's Dizzy Brown.
Yeah, it looks like both Highland running backs here are just eating up yards.
A gain of 8.
Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Third carry of the night for Brown there. And here is Brown again. Throws a stiff arm. 20. Out of bounds. Near the 15-yard line, and a flag. Comes in late. And that's going to go against East.
You know, East High giving up way too much yards here to the Scots, and we've seen it on every drive. They just drive down the field.
That was a gain of 15. It was a face mask at the end of the play on the tackle against Brown. And so that'll move it half the distance. It'll be 1st and goal, Highland. From just inside the 8-yard line. Brown the tailback. Cleveland at quarterback. 4 receivers out to the right. Hand off to Brown. Off the right side. Cuts back up behind his guard. Carries the pile. And he's going to be marked down.
2 flags on the
with
play,
a flag.
though.
Where the line judge is calling it a touchdown. The umpire pointed at the 1-yard line, and the referee threw a flag. So we'll have to wait and see how this one shakes out. The referee tonight is Mark Roberts. The head linesman Ken Williams. Mike Nature's the back judge. Tim George in the box. The line judge B.J. Coates and the umpire Brian Landis. And here's the call from Mark Roberts. And there's a false start on Highland. We know what that is. That's not a false start. That's an illegal formation. And there's going to be a second penalty because of it. And it's a personal foul against East. Boy, is that going to offset this?
It looks like it just might.
It sure is. Unbelievable. Boy, that is a killer for East, because I was thinking to myself, and I wasn't going to say it before the play, but Highland lined up with 4 receivers out to the right side, and that means somebody's got to be covered.
Yep.
And you can't do that. You can do it, but it's an odd situation. It requires what is effectively the right guard to be center and the left tackle to line up off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that is exactly right.
Creates all sorts of odd plays.
Yep.
So offsetting penalties, and we'll try it again. 1st and goal. Cleveland throws. End zone. Incomplete. Wanted Salas. Ran a quick out. And he was defended on that one by Andrew Perez.
You got to be careful here with those penalties. I know tempers are flowing. It's a rivalry game. But you got to keep yourself in check, because you can't give up those yards like that.
13th play of this drive for Highland. It started with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. The clock shows 10:46 here in the second. Double tight ends to the left. Brown will run behind them. Brown moves forward. Dizzy Brown won't be denied this time. Touchdown and 2 late flags. And now we'll have to see if this one will hold.
Some boos here from the Scotland Yard crowd. They don't like that.
And it looks like it's coming back, that's for sure. Or maybe not. The way Nick Salas was backing up. Touchdown it is. This would be personal foul against East.
Like I said, Galvin, these personal fouls things, it's something you can't afford. Not in a game like this.
It is a 7-yard touchdown run for Dizzy Brown. Touchdown number 7 on the season. The junior tailback. Pablo Robles, extra point. We're not quite ready for this one yet.
Quick update from the game here. Ridgeview up 28-0 over Independence High School. Wasco and Shafter are other game of the week, tied 7-7. That's another huge rivalry there. Liberty up 7 over BHS with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Extra point is good. 14-0 Highland.
Yeah, well, East High has to respond, with this one. East High's kind of pinned themselves in a hole earlier this year with games, and you do not want to come back playing from behind against this high-powered offense in Highland Scott's team. One thing that I know for sure, Jason, is these blades played so triple zeros hit the clock, and no doubt we'll see that tonight. Another quick update here. North 6, South 0 for the Battle of the Swords there.
The touchdown runs in this one by Nick Salas of a yard and Dizzy Brown of 7. Browns caps a 13-play, 4-minute-plus drive for the Highland Scots. Would have probably chunked some more time off the clock, except for the break at the end of the first quarter. It is 14-0 Highland, and East needs to respond on this drive. And here's the kick from Robles. And this one he sets sail, and that is going to go out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Looks like the Blades will take over here at the 20-yard line and see what we can do here.
It was a short kickoff for Robles due to the personal foul penalties being enforced on the kickoff. And here comes the East High offense.
You know, one play we're going to want to watch here on the outside is going to be Mike Rodriguez. Willie Ball has been notorious for throwing the deep ball to him, and we've seen it over and over, especially when they're down.
Mike Rodriguez had touchdown grabs of 65 and 33 yards last week in the win against Foothill. Here's a handoff, and it's not going to be a pass. It's a run, and that's Jackson Phillips. First carry for Phillips in this one.
Yeah, and, Highland is all over that.
Just 1 yard for Phillips. Willie Ball is yet to officially attempt a pass in this game, Miguel. The one time he dropped back, he was strip sacked.
Yeah, that's true. And that's just because this Highland Scots defense is playing really well, and they're being really, really stingy against these Blades tonight. Trips right here, single receiver on the left, Keyshawn Nelson.
High snap, ball, fires, caught, 25-yard line, dancing around, and finally gang tackled, and that's a flag against Highland, and this is, I believe, going to be a unnecessary roughness penalty as a defender came flying in and lowered their shoulder.
That was Johnny Salazar there for East High.
There's a flag on the field.
And it is a personal foul against Highland. It was a 7-yard completion. Face mask is actually what they called. Was not on the late hit. So that moves the ball all the way out to the 43-yard line. So a 7-yard catch and a 15-yard penalty.
Packed house tonight on both sides here on the Scotland Yard. Highland showed up. East High showed up. A lot of red and blue. A lot of green over here.
First down, the 43, and this one is blown dead. The motion man for East was Charles Davis III. And a false start against the Blades.
Illegal procedure penalty against the Blades.
That'll back him up 5 yards.
Quite a few flags and penalties tonight this game, right, Jason?
Specifically against East.
Yeah.
And they've hurt.
Like I said, tempers are flaring, and you gotta... You can't hurt your team like that.
You think about that last drive, and Highland was obviously lined up in an illegal formation, and you take a personal foul penalty to offset that.
Right.
You could have backed them up. It could have been first and goal from the 20-yard line, 22-yard line.
Yeah.
And instead, you give up a touchdown, and here's another flag, and is this going to be another illegal procedure on the Blades? It is. Boy, there's nothing like making 1st and 10, 1st and 20.
You know, the one person you don't want to get beat by is yourself.
That's true. The end of the night, take that helmet off and look in the mirror, and if you can say to yourself, we didn't beat ourselves and we gave it our best, then the rest of it takes care of itself.
So far, can't really say that here. Hopefully we turn things around, though.
Look at you dropping the "we" in there. The East grad.
Can't be biased, so this Highland team's
excellent. Hey, I won't be biased, but I'd like to see this be a competitive game right down to the end, and I'm sure East is doing its best for that. Here's ball on a keeper. Now he throws it, and immediately wrapped up was Davis, and that play was disastrous from the get-go, a loss of 3.
Yeah. Part of it is just this defense is playing lights out for the Scots. They do not want to give up a single yard to this Blades offense.
And Casey Tittlemeyer with a timeout right away and wants to have a conversation with this East team.
Yeah, so East High's burned 2 of their timeouts, already got 1 left with 8 minutes left in the half.
Willie Ball is now 2 for 2 for 4 yards, and that's not what you want your quarterback to be.
Definitely not.
This ball is all the way back to the 31 following those 2 penalties, and then the loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 24. There's not a lot of plays in the OC's playbook.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to have to watch out for Mike Rodriguez here because East High kind of has to pass here. And sure enough, Willie Ball drops back.
Scrambles, throws, and he had a man and missed him. And that was just some miscommunication. Keyshawn Nelson was open and had a nice little pocket, and Nelson started to come back towards his QB to help him out just as Willie Ball let it go. And that's going to be disappointing miss for this East team because Nelson was open with a lot of room, Miguel.
No doubt. It looks like everything that could go wrong for the Blades is going wrong here, especially in the first half.
That's the first incompletion for Ball. 3rd and 24. You know how I said there weren't a lot of plays for 2nd and 24?
Yeah.
There's about 1 for 3rd and 24. Maybe 2. Chuck it long and draw.
Yeah. So watch out for Mike Rodriguez here on the right side.
Ball to throw. Pressured. Steps up. Looks. Now he's just going to run it across the 40 to the 43. Stays on his feet. Knocked down out at the 45-yard line. Boy, a valiant effort there for Willie Ball. And a late flag. 2 late flags. And if that's on Highland, boy, you want to see somebody be mad. Watch Michael Gutierrez if this is against the Scots. That was well after the play. I mean, I'd look down to start updating my stat sheet. It was so after the play.
We can't have that. We can't have that. But then again, you know.
That is officially a gain of 17. And the way A.J. Cleveland just walked off the field, he's getting the ball, and he is. That's a unsportsmanlike on East. And that's going to make Casey Tittlemeyer's decision on what to do here pretty easy. A 17-yard gain is practically negated.
You know, you go into the locker room with a half, you got to have a talk. You got to hold your players accountable. You got to have that talk. You know, let your play do the talking. You know, you can't afford these unsportsmanlike conduct penalties here.
So 4th and 24. And the Blades will punt this one away. Andrew Perez, the punter. Nick Salas is deep. Perez gets a boomer away. Salas with a fair catch. He's not done that much this year. Takes it at the 42-yard line. 7:47 left, 2nd quarter.
You know, that might be a good thing for the Blades that he signaled for a fair catch because you do not want to have this man loose here.
Highland takes over known 43-yard line. It's 1st and 10, and A.J. Cleveland, the quarterback, all alone in the backfield. Empty set, Cleveland to throw. He had Jackson, now he steps up, still has Jackson, and he was falling down, and so he stumbles forward for a gain of 2, and Quentin Jackson is trotting back. I've seen that trot before. That's the man. If I could have just got the football look, because Quentin Jackson had snuck out to the near side of the field and was uncovered.
Yes, sir.
But Cleveland didn't see him. Hurry up offense here after that gain of 3 on the scramble by Cleveland. And a whistle and a flag, and this is a false start against Highland.
Cleveland not too happy about that, talking to his man there.
So back it up 5 yards to make it 2nd and 12. Every drive we've seen Highland go into an offensive set and kind of roll with it. This drive, it looks like it's going to be the empty backfield set. Cleveland to throw with time. Fires a strike, and that's caught. And the stiff arm across the 45 and into East High territory all the way down to the 36-yard line. And that is Chris Gutierrez, the 6'1 junior.
How about some credit for that offensive line, giving Cleveland all sorts of time to throw.
A gain of 23.
5 receivers here for Highland. Cleveland in the backfield.
Cleveland now gets the play call and a timeout. And it's a miscommunication. Boy, a big completion there to Chris Gutierrez has Highland.
Yeah, Highland
driving.
They have not failed to move the ball at all in any of their series. So, has there been a series where they have not scored, Jason?
Just the opening one when they turned it over on downs. And even then they drove all the way down inside the 30-yard line and went for it on 4th and 2 at the 26 and got nowhere.
So, Jason, let me ask you this. You're East High. What do you do in this situation? What do you do for the rest of the game?
Well, first you got to get a stop, right? That's the most important part here.
That'll work.
You give up another touchdown to 21 points. It's tough in any game, let alone a rivalry game with the league title on the line. You don't want to go down 21.
Yeah.
You don't even want to go down 17 for that matter.
Highland got a lot to play for. This will be the first league title in school history.
Joey Vidal back in the contest at the tailback spot. Play fake. Out wide, Gutierrez makes a man miss. Cuts upfield inside the 30. Down to the 27, just short of a first down.
Like the coaches say, you got to wrap up. Got to wrap up, and that's the key. That's going to be key for these Blades defense.
That is a 9-yard completion, back-to-back catches. Gutierrez has got 32 yards on those 2 catches. Down to the 27. And just 3 plays, East is chunked off 30-plus yards. Cleveland with trips out right. Play fake again. Wants Salas near side. He overthrew him. And he's mad at himself. Salas ran a little stop route there against Andrew Perez and had some space. And it's 3rd and 1.
That's what makes Highland so tough and so difficult. They keep defenses guessing.
Trips to the right side again. Vidal, the tailback. Play fake, same play. Salas holds on to it with the fingertips. Boy, a late flag comes in near the line of scrimmage. That's enough for a first down, a 4-yard completion.
Hey, great focus by Salas there, just watching that ball into his hands, guiding it in there.
And this one is a hold against Highland. No, ineligible receiver is what the call was.
Another update here. Shafter tied with Wasco 14-14. A big rivalry there.
So it's 3rd down and 6 after that play is negated. Cleveland alone in the backfield to throw. Under pressure. Steps up and goes down. And boy, East gets what they needed. A big stop and a sack and a 6-yard loss. And once again, the pressure for East came from Christian Ramirez. He has had a huge game. He had the stop on 4th down earlier in the turnover on downs, and now Ramirez gets the sack, and on 4th and 10.
They're going for it again, Jason.
Highland leaves the offense out, now maybe changing its mind. And I think what Michael Gutierrez is going to do here is let the clock run down until the play clock hits 0 and then call a timeout. He might even take the penalty and give his punter some yards here.
Another update here. Ridgeview is still leading the Falcons 28-0 with about 8 minutes left in the first half. And you're right, Jason. Timeout Highland.
That was a 9-yard loss on the sack of Cleveland.
How about this one? 14-0. Liberty on top over the Drillers.
Been a rough go of it for BHS this year. First year.
So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Current Schools. Together, we have something special.
Welcome to the city.
Welcome back. Scotland Yard. 4:56 left, second quarter. 14-0. Highland leading over East High. And it's 4th and 10. And the offense is on the field for the Scots. A.J. Cleveland will throw. Under pressure again. Rolls right. Chucks it downfield. Has a man inside the 5. It's a touchdown. A.J. Cleveland delivers a beautiful strike to Chris Gutierrez.
Wide open there. Way to convert on 4th down.
36 yards, and the Scots lead by 3 touchdowns with the extra point pending. Robles for the extra point. On the way. And good. 21-0.
Wow.
How about the poise from A.J. Cleveland? He was under pressure, stepped up in the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, and Chris Gutierrez came on a crossing pattern, 20 yards downfield, caught it in stride, made one man miss, and bowled his way in for the 3rd touchdown of this opening half for Highland.
You know what? One thing for sure, Jason, is Cleveland and his offensive line must be real close friends because the way they're protecting him there, man, they're taking care of that guy.
How about the opening half for Chris Gutierrez here? Up over 54 yards. And 21-0. With 4 minutes and 48 seconds left, here's the kickoff. And the return out across the 35. And East is going to get some decent starting position here. We had an equipment failure we're trying to fix up here. Miguel broke the table.
Oh, whoa there, Jason. Nonetheless, Victoria here to save the day.
Victoria did save the day. Anybody know where my water bottle went? Oh, there it is. It's still up here. We're good. That's the important things in life, right?
That's Highland's water bottle now.
Is it? I don't know. It's still up here with us. 5-play touchdown drive for Highland. Went 54 yards and took about 3 minutes. And here's Ball under pressure. And Ball is sacked. And it started with Cameron Romero. And then 2 or 3 other blades joined in.
Ball definitely not happy with his line there.
A 7-yard loss.
Quick announcement, the Latin last nominees made it to the 50-yard line. Latin last nominees report to the 50-yard line.
And Ball taking his time to get the play across here. Willie Ball, the senior quarterback. And a whistle.
Flag on the field.
False start. Tack 5 more yards onto this one. This is the second consecutive drive, Miguel, that East has had 2nd and 20 or longer, and that is not a recipe for success in any football game.
It's hard to succeed like that. You know, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to convert. You can't put yourself in these situations. It hurts you.
This one has been all home team here on senior night for the Scots. Ball to throw. 4-man rush. Steps up. He's going to run it. 30. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Forced out by Jamal Thompson.
How about that Highland defense tonight, Jason?
They have been all over Willie Ball. Third and 12, and it's a long 12. 3 receivers out to the left side. Ball sacked again, and a flag. This time, it was Malcolm Mamaraldo. Let's see what the flag is. Personal foul. And I believe they're calling helmet-to-helmet contact against Highland.
You know, regardless, this Highland defense making life hard here for Willie Ball.
So Mark Roberts, the referee, not making any friends with the
anybody at all.
Highland
actually.
Staff. Well, we've got some issues with the chain gang nobody's picked up here. There's a personal foul as an automatic first down, and yet the officials have this marked as 3rd and 7.
What?
So we've just rewritten the rules of football, and Willie Ball is sacked again. They let it go. That's a 10-yard loss on the sack. Boy, and it's Romero who just had one taken away. He said, I'll take that right back. And here comes East to punt anyways. I'm still confused. A personal foul is always an automatic first down. Does not matter the yardage.
I'm as confused as you are. You did see Gutierrez here pull Romero to the side and said, hey, tone it down. We don't need these penalties. So nice job there by Gutierrez, kind of keeping his players accountable and keeping them in check.
Well, will be a 3 and out. That's the 3rd time Ball has been sacked. He's been hit a whole bunch more. This ball down on the Highland side of the field, or east side of the field, I should say, at the 49-yard line. Well, so Highland with 1:57 seconds left in the opening half has a chance to really put an exclamation point on the first half of this one. They start in East territory at the 49-yard line with 2 timeouts.
Highland, it's going to keep their foot on the gas pedal for sure. And you'll see right here, Cleveland back out with his offense. Looks like Dizzy Brown to single back, 4 receivers.
1:57 left. Cleveland rolls right, looking, fires down the field, has a man too strong, and that was Jalen Hudgens. He took a shot at him earlier, and Hudgens went off the field with an injury. Back on, and that one just went off his fingertips at the 15-yard line, and A.J. Cleveland is going to want that one back, because if he puts just a little bit of touch on that one, Jalen Hudgens is walking into the end zone, Miguel.
That would have been in the end zone. Jackson Phillips, Hudgens definitely had him beat there. So Phillips got away easy with that one.
2nd and 10. Dizzy Brown comes out. Nick Salas checks in as the tailback with Cleveland. And Salas can throw a little. Highland will run some plays where Salas gets the ball to throw. Instead, he runs a little swing pattern. That's who gets the ball. Salas with a stiff arm and is wrapped up. And a great tackle there by Michael Aguirre.
Yeah, actually, Salas did start the season here as a Highland Scots quarterback, so it's always good to have a jack of all trades on the field, and he comes in the form of Nick Salas.
A 3-yard completion. That's just Salas's 2nd catch of the night. He has 3 touches. He's got a touchdown. Quick pitch. This is Salas stuffed in the backfield. And they stripped. Did they blow it dead? They did. Boy, that was an awesome job one of the East players got in there. I believe it was Nathan Carr who got in there, and you saw him stick his hand in and rip the ball out, but it had already been whistled dead, and that's an unfortunate turn of events for East.
Yeah, Nate Carr's a good kid. Got a chance to talk to him a few times, and he's aggressive, and he's a go-getter, and I think East High is saying enough is enough here.
I think East is taking it. They're going to let the half go. I thought they called timeout. Looked like the band was ready to walk on the field.
Oh, Jason, they're going to take a shot.
They let a lot of time. I'm going to say we're going to need some time put back on the clock here because Mark Roberts and his crew have been calling timeout for a long time.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're going to go take a quick break here during the timeout, and we'll be back.
So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Current Schools. Together, we have something.
And we're back here. 54 seconds left in the half. Highland back to punt with East High's Jackson Phillips back to receive.
Pablo Robles is the punter for the Scots. This will be the first punt of the night for Highland. End over end. Bounces at the 18. Inside the 10. Look at this. All the way down to the 6. Boy, and I don't know about this. One of the Highland players got down. Jalen Hudgens got down there and got a hand on it. Might have cost him 5 more yards. That ball was still rolling, but East will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line with 45 seconds left. And I believe they're out of timeouts.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to throw outs. You're gonna have to get out of yourself that hole. You know they're pinned back here. Looks like the 6-yard line. So we gotta get out of here. Highland definitely got momentum on their side. They're hungry. They're excited, and their defense is playing lights out. East High has to get out of there.
Well, if you have a trick play up your sleeve, like a fumble-rooski or something, this is a good time to roll it out, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, I think the ball will take a shot here at Rodriguez. We haven't seen it all tonight, so I think now might be the time.
Motion man to the left. It leaves Rodriguez all by himself. But instead, it's a swing out to the motion. Gabriel Hussein, and it's incomplete.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Blades.
Willie Ball is 2 for 4 for 4 yards in the first half.
A.J. Cleveland putting up fantasy numbers here for the Scots.
Yeah, I would tell you what his yardage is, but I need some time to actually tally it up because it's a lot.
That's for sure there, Jason.
42 seconds left. Single back to the left side. Rodriguez, the lone receiver, outright. Ball to throw. He's wanting Rodriguez. He's got him across the 15 and out of bounds.
Should be good enough for a first down there for the Blades. Long ways to go.
That is a gain of 11 for Rodriguez on his first catch. First and 10, 37 seconds left. Ball rolls left, under pressure. Ball goes down. Boy, and a big hit. 2 Highland players almost knocked each other out at the end of that one. Willie Ball is sacked for the 4th time here in the opening half.
Yeah. You know, you can't afford to have your quarterback be taking hits like that.
And East is just going to call it a half. A loss of 8. And the Blades won't even line up in formation. What an opening half for Highland here in the Battle of the Blocks, in the battle for the SUYL Championship. At the half, the Scots lead it 21-0 over East High. I want to thank our sponsors here tonight, Motor City, Bakersfield College, and Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. We'll take a break and be back to the second half of this one, the Kern High Network.
So So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Current Schools. Together, we have something special.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume GMC dealer, Motor City.
Current Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Current Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Current Schools. Together, we have something special.
For over 100 years, Bakersfield College has helped thousands of people achieve their dreams through education. Now Bakersfield College is bringing college closer to home, with courses offered in Southwest Bakersfield on Stockdale Highway, downtown Bakersfield, and at the main campus on Panorama Drive. Programs and classes also available in Delano, Shafter, Arvin, and online. Your path to a bright new future can start today at the home of the Renegades. It's easy. Take the first step. Visit bakersfieldcollege.edu to learn more.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile, and I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile, and I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
There are over 100 places to get pizza in Kern County, but only 4 are good enough to be called Tony's. So what's the Tony's Pizza difference? We're not giving away our secrets, but the proof is in the pizza. Tony's Spicy Mexicana, the mouth-watering Hawaiian, the award-winning Chili Verde, and so many more. Trust us, you'll find your favorite. If you want great pizza, you can play the numbers game, or you can get it right the first time. Tony's Pizza, 3 locations in Bakersfield and 1 in Shafter.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I'm a traditional banker. I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
I'm a millennial, and for me, it's all about the mobile. And I'm somewhere in between. I still do my banking online and at the ATM. And with access to over 30,000 surcharge-free ATMs nationwide, Kern Schools is always close by.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. That's why we're the #1 financial institution in all of Kern County. Kern Schools, together we have something special. One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I'm a traditional banker. I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
As a millennial, for me, it's all about the mobile. And I'm somewhere in between. I still do everything online or through an ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. That's why we're the #1 financial institution in all of Kern County.
Take advantage of our low mortgage rates, including 60-day rate lock and no cost to you. Purchase or refinance your home today.
Kern Schools, together we have something special.
It's wicked cool. It's our new aviation class. It gives kids a chance to break into the industry. There's a lot of careers in aviation. This class is a lot more than just flying planes.
We've learned so much already. We've learned how to take off. We've learned instrument flight rules. It's something everyone can do, I think.
Good. And you see, remember that horizon? Try to keep it parallel to your cockpit. After the 2-year program, they're going to be able to take the knowledge test for their private pilot exam. I am a pilot. I've been in Bakersfield for 10 years. I worked as an instructor for 6 years and then became a corporate pilot. And I'm a teacher here. We have amazing equipment. Even flight schools don't have that much equipment.
You put a class like this somewhere at North High, and it's really preparing kids to succeed because it gives them a whole new set of opportunities they never knew that they had the chance to pursue. I'm proud to say that I'm from North High School and that we have administration that's willing to put the money into offering really, really neat programs like this and preparing kids to succeed.
A lot of more hands-on activity, a lot more about woodworking and what to do, how to make a career for myself.
It's not only for guys. I am actually learning how to make cupboards and put everything together, like doors, cabinets. It's really fun, actually.
Yeah, well, It's really amazing to see their growth over the course of a year and how they can come in with no real skill at all and leave being able to actually produce furniture and cabinetry.
Houses need cabinets, businesses. Having a pool of resources or kids that have some knowledge in the industry would be real good.
Pull down on that. Let's slide these flex fingers.
It's changed a lot. What I'm seeing here is what it's going towards. The CNC equipment, computers. I could actually build cabinets out of this shop. It's state of the art. It really is.
I am constantly looking for students that have been through these programs. It's always nice to have a person that has some experience. It's a lot easier to train. I think we're fortunate in Bakersfield that the Kern High School District has invested in a program like this. I would encourage other businesses to partner up with the Kern High School District like I've done here, because this really shows you what can be done if business comes together with the Kern High School District.
This is where we're going to train the kids to actually get jobs in the industry. We're going to give them the basic tools that they need, also the skills that they need to understand where they fit into the industry.
Only animated things, because we have everything that we need in the scenes.
They are learning the principles of animation, Photoshop. They're learning how to animate in 2D and 3D. And when you swap to that shape, then you're just going to drag these over here.
The storyboard aspect of creating basically the skeleton of the story, and then just sort of directing people in my vision of what I want in the story. And it's also giving me the advantage of Mr. Pollard, since he's worked at so many companies, being able to put it in my resume and be like, this is the art direction I've received.
I was shearing my lamb for fair. I have 2 lambs.
This lamb is stubborn.
Taking care of animals is you feed them twice a day, make sure they have water, walk them, make sure they're ready for fair.
Vet science is the first year before you can actually go into animal science, and it's a lot of like hands-on with the different animals, and you get to learn different things such as giving shots, castrating, all that fun stuff. For me, wanting to be a vet when I'm older, it helped prepares me. All the stuff that I'm learning in ag is definitely going to help me.
I'm in ag communications. Anything that you see on the Facebook page is what we do, and pictures, and we do all the posters that are around campus, anything that just promotes ag.
Our students are all part of the FFA organization, and through that we have a chapter officer team. We do monthly chapter meetings because we're trying to get them involved outside of class, so they can find something that they're interested in, and they need something that's going to hook them so that they're ready for life after high school.
In animal care, the students learn a variety of things, whether it's tools or terms. In the veterinary field, they learn about the skeletal systems, animal nutrition, the housing, how to properly care for them. They also have the opportunity in the spring to actually go work at a veterinary hospital or at an animal shelter or a grooming salon.
Animal restraint, weight and temperature, pulse, respiration, all of that I learned here.
They take a state certified test, and if they pass, they become a certified vet assistant right out of high school.
It's always hands-on, and so I think that's what really helps us, is that we're not just getting it from a textbook, we're actually doing these things, and we're actually practicing these things that we'll be doing in our future careers.
It's wicked cool. It's our new aviation class. It gives kids a chance to break into the industry. There's a lot of careers in aviation. This class is a lot more than just flying planes.
We've learned so much already. We've learned how to take off. We've learned instrument flight rules. It's something everyone can do, I think.
Good. And you see, remember that horizon? Try to keep it parallel to your cockpit. After the 2-year program, they're going to be able to take the knowledge test for their private pilot exam. I am a pilot. I've been in Bakersfield for 10 years. I worked as an instructor for 6 years and then became a corporate pilot. And I'm a teacher here. We have amazing equipment. Even flight schools don't have that much equipment.
You put a class like this somewhere at North High, and it's really preparing kids to succeed because it gives them a whole new set of opportunities they never knew that they had a chance to pursue. I'm proud to say that I'm from North High School and that we have administration that's willing to put the money into offering really, really neat programs like this and preparing kids to succeed.
And welcome back here into the Scotland Yard. As we close in on the end of halftime here.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there.
All right, welcome back into Scotland Yard here. Second half getting ready to get underway. I'm Jason Gowan alongside of Miguel Garcia. And this is the battle of the blocks. Highland and East in the battle for the SEYL championship. Of course, Highland has already clinched a share of it. East trying to clinch its own share of the SEYL. And right now things not looking so good for the Blades here, Miguel. 21-0 at the half. And for Highland, the story of the first half was really the defense. Even though they have 21 points on the board, they have 21 points because every time the offense took the field, it's because the defense just made a big play.
Yeah, you know, they're playing lights out. This first half was dominated by Highland, both offensively and defensively. And they're in the driver's seat to win this SEYL title the way they're playing. This might be the first time in school history that they take it, unless East High steps up its game and they stop them. Nonetheless, they're down 21-0, so we got, you know, the Blades got some work to do.
Highland was part of a three-way SEYL split championship back in 2017, along with North and South. That was before East was a member of the SEYL. They were still part of the South Yosemite League back then.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Highland does not want to share this title. They want it to themselves, and they are playing like it.
And then East showed up last year in the SEYL as the new kids on the block, pun intended there.
Yeah, right?
And came in and smacked everybody in the league and won a co-championship. But the co-championship was with North, who they beat. So, yeah. I mean, we don't have an official tiebreaker, but I'm sure the players on the field were happy to remind North that, by the way, we beat you head-to-head. So.
Yeah, and here's the thing. East High would have won that title outright, except Highland beat them.
Right.
So they stopped them. East High has a chance to stop the Scots, but, you know, there's 2 quarters to play left. You don't know what's going to happen.
A.J. Cleveland in the opening half of this one, Miguel, was nothing short of phenomenal. 7 of 13, 98 yards, that 36-yard touchdown pass as well. And that's been the difference in this one.
You know, the scary thing is Cleveland's a junior. He's going to be back, and he's going to lead this Scots again next year.
Touchdowns by Salas on a 1-yard run, Brown on a 7-yard run, and Gutierrez on a 36-yard catch. So double check that mismarked here. Boy, Chris Gutierrez had such a great opening half as well. 3 catches for 68 yards in the touchdown.
Yeah, Quentin Jackson, I'm very impressed with the way he's played, really stepping up here on the outside opposite of Salas. East High will get the ball to start off the second half, and they need to make something happen.
The Blades, here's how their possessions went in the opening half. Fumble, punt, 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 halftime.
You got to throw in a few flags in there.
There was a lot of flags. A lot of flags on East.
Hopefully we see a decline in those in the second half. Back deep to receive, number 4, Keyshawn Nelson. Number 3, Gabriel Hussein. And number 21, Daniel Wallace.
So here we go, second half, battle of the blocks. Pablo Robles puts his right foot into it, and we're underway here. East, and that's an ominous start.
Nelson.
As that was fumbled by Nelson, but he finds some room and cuts outside. 30, 35. Nelson out to the 45 and knocked out of bounds by Robles, the kicker. All the way out at the 47.
I guess you can't be too mad at him. He made up for that, right?
Boy, Keyshawn Nelson, ball hit him square in the number plate. Fell to the ground, and then he returned it all the way out to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, 48 is where they actually mark it, looks like, according to the scoreboard, although we'll wait for the officials. And it is the 40. I'll put it somewhere in between. I don't know. Let's not get too hung up over 1 yard here. 1 yard is not going to make the difference in this game right now. We hope it does. It'd be great if it comes down to 1 yard, but East right now has some work to do.
2 quarters to find out, Jason.
Willie Ball, the quarterback, brings Nelson in motion. Handoff up the middle. And this is Martinez plowing forward. And that's a gain of 12. Nate Martinez with his longest run of the game to start the second half.
I just want to take this moment to shout out our camera guy, production guy, live stream coordinator, does it all, Javier Valdez, Victoria Valencia up here with us, Day Aguinaga. Always good to have their support and always good to have our team out here. So definitely excited and happy to have them out here, along with Mark Duffel.
Mark Duffel, a great photographer down there on the sideline. Into Highland territory, 1st and 10 from the 40, right up the gut. Martinez for 4 yards. Now remember, East started this game in similar fashion. They went Martinez, 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 and it looked good until Willie Ball dropped back to pass for the first time and got strip sacked, and then everything kind of went out the window for the Blades in the first half. So get back to what they're good at, and that is pounding the rock with Martinez and then working the play action after everybody's biting on the run.
Yeah, haven't seen much of a passing game here from the Blades. We got 2 on the left side, Rodriguez on the right side out here.
Nate Martinez on 2 carries has already outdone his opening half yardage. And here's a third, and this time swallowed up right away.
Had nowhere to go there.
And that was Dizzy Brown, who came off the outside, read it the whole way.
Flag on the play, though.
That's right at where the line of scrimmage was. Mark Roberts with the call. Hands to the face on Highland.
Wow.
That should be an automatic first down. It is. That's a 15-yard penalty.
And a first down, Jason.
First down, 10 from the 22-yard line of Highland. East with its best field position of the game. So the run will stand for Martinez. It's 2 more yards and then the penalty.
Willie Ball drops back.
Looking downfield, steps up now, keeps his eyes open, fires a pass near side. That is a catch.
That'll be number 82.
Joby Denny, the junior, with the catch. A 4-yard completion. Just the 4th completion of the game for Ball. 2nd down and 6.
Lays on the 19-yard line. Willie Ball, shotgun formation.
This is a handoff to Martinez. Martinez gets free. End zone. Touchdown East.
Blades needed a spark. Martinez provided him with that spark.
19 yards on the rumble for Nate Martinez. And the Blades are on the board to start the second half.
You know, one thing I've learned from covering this team is you don't count them out till the 000s hit the clock.
of the
Chavez there to attempt a kick.
The Highland student section's chanting scoreboard. That might be a little early for that. This is blocked and still almost went through. And it looks like it was Daniel Maggery who got a hand on it. Maggery got a hand on it. And it's 21-6 after the blocked extra point. 9:23 left, third quarter.
Not the 7 points that they wanted, but hey, they'll take 6.
It's 21-6.
You know, one thing for sure is the Blades do got plenty of time here left in the game. A lot of football to play. Highland back to receive, and they are sending the man himself, Nick Salas, back there. So if you're Chavez from East High, you don't kick it to him.
Nate Martinez on that drive, Miguel. 4 carries, 37 yards, and the 19-yard touchdown to put the Blades on the board. And here comes the kick, and it's whistled dead. Jose Chavez stepped up to put a leg into it, and it looked like somebody beat him to it. Offside the call. We'll back it up 5 yards and try it again. So Chavez from the 35 now. And you mentioned, Miguel, you don't want to kick the ball to Nick Salas, but there's not many high school kickers in the country who can boot it out of the end zone from the 35.
You could try not to kick it to Nick Salas.
Yeah. Line drive. It'll be Hudgens from the 33, 23. Up the middle with some room across midfield. Jalen Hudgens.
You know, Jason, I don't think I've seen one bad return from Highland, whether that be on kickoff or punt.
A 30-yard return for Hudgens. And Highland's going to take over in East territory.
Now let's see how the Scots respond to that East High touchdown. Cleveland shotgun formation.
And it's Vidal who's the tailback.
Hand off to Vidal.
Off the right side. 40. Inside the 35. Where are they going to mark him out? That'll be key here. It's a first down either way.
Yeah, nice gain there by Vidal. And, you know, can't say I'm surprised he's been doing that all game.
A gain of 11. They mark him down at the 35. Vidal had 23 yards on 8 carries in the first half. That gain of 11, his longest run of the contest. 1st and 10. Vidal again, almost a bobble in the handoff there with Cleveland. Remember the opening drive of the game for Highland. Twice Cleveland and Vidal bobbled the exchange.
Fortunate for them, Scots recovered.
It'll be 2nd and 7. 3-yard gain for Vidal.
How about another update? Ridgeview up 40 over Independence with 6:54 remaining in the third. Wolfpack putting that one away.
Second and 7. Cleveland, play fake, rolls left, has a man, can't find him, and he's taken down with a 4-yard gain. And boy, let me tell you,
Nate Carr with the hit there on Cleveland.
Hudgens ran a corner route, Miguel, and was wide open, and Cleveland couldn't get his eyes downfield. Hudgens was the last read to the left side, and instead Cleveland has to take it forward for a gain of 4. 3rd and 4. Vidal tries to move the pile. It's going to be close. He's going to be short.
I see Highland trying to create a mismatch here by putting Quentin Jackson on the linebacker, which is Nate Martinez.
It'll be 4th and a long 2 here, Miguel.
And guess what? Highland's going for it.
Of course they are. Cleveland and a pistol. Vidal off his right hip. Hard count. Now looks for the play call. Michael Gutierrez signals it in. And Vidal relays it.
Head up to Vidal.
Stuffed! Right away, a huge stop. Isaiah Tapia.
And boy, did they need that, Jason.
A loss of 2. And for the second time, East High comes up with a turnover on downs, backed up against its own goal line.
The on-time ban, you're on the wrong time. On time. Heating and air conditioning.
6:49 left here in the third. And Martinez.
It looks like Jackson Phillips there on the carry.
There's Jackson Phillips into the game. My apologies. Picks up 4, maybe 5. Ball all the way out to the 37-yard line, in fact. So Phillips gets credit for 7. Just his second carry of the game.
So check this out. We got Keyshawn Nelson and Mike Rodriguez on the right hand over here, but it's a handoff to Phillips.
Off the left side. He's going to get the first down. A gain of 5. So East with a chance now to put back-to-back drives together and a touchdown to make this perhaps a one-score game. You need to make the extra point.
You know, Jason, I want to see a competitive game, and I want to see it down to the last second. So
you want to see East win. That's okay.
You know,
you played for East. It's okay. It doesn't mean that you're biased. It just means you played for East. Ball on the option, keeps it himself, turns upfield, gets a yard, maybe 2.
It's hard to be biased. You know, we got to hang out with the Highland kids. They're great kids, and at the end of the day, you know, both teams have a heck of a team. They both have a heck of a year. So either way, I'm good, Jason.
Nobody said you don't like the Highland kids, just that you don't like Highland.
No. You're reaching there.
I was trying to trap you. You did a good job.
I love I love their kids.
You were trained well. Handoff. Phillips again. Look at that. 5-6 yards. Phillips takes the first hit and then just spins off of defenders. And this one comes all the way out across midfield to the Highland 49 and brings up 3rd and short. Gain of 8. Phillips, 3 straight carries.
Still not much in the passing game here from the Blades.
Here he is again. And he's taken down right away. A litany of Scots were in on that one.
Phillips again, the ball carrier brought down the backfield by a host of Scots. In on the tackle.
Vidal was one of them. It's 4th down and 4, and East is going to punt it. What do you think of this decision here, Miguel?
The way Highland's offense is playing, punt the ball, or they're going to get great field position. Salas deep back to receive the punt.
And Nick Salas has returned 2 punts for touchdowns this season. This one's away clean. And Knuckles and Salas steps up and he fumbles it. And East High is going to recover. Boy, what a mistake that is. Nick Salas fumbles the punt. It is recovered by number 14, Tamar Buford, who was just made eligible last week for East High, and he comes up with a fumble recovery.
Hey, it's one thing to recover it. Great play by the Blades. It's another thing to capitalize. Let's see if they can do that. Looks like Ball will come back out in the field and lead the Blades again. on, looks like the 29-yard line. So not bad field position here for the Blades. Nate Martinez, a single back. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver on the left.
Ball to throw. Pressured. Steps right. Looks. Pumps. Still looks. Throws. Has a man. That's near the first down marker. And the ball came out. It's incomplete.
Yeah, he didn't have full possession of the ball there.
And that was Johnny Salazar, I believe. Or it might have been Davis. It was Charles Davis on second look. Boy.
Yeah, I mean, the Highland defense was just there swarming him, and they were trying to call it a fumble, but, yeah, he didn't have quite the possession there.
That's one you got to catch, though.
Oh, yeah, especially, in this situation with, the game kind of winding down a little bit. Time's not on your side. Once again, we got trips right. Willie Ball, the shotgun with Nate Martinez in the backfield.
Ball takes the snap, throws right away. This is the receiver, Rodriguez.
Oh.
Boy, big hit and a flag.
They met him hard there. Looks like
the flag came right away. See what Mark Roberts says on this one. Chris Gutierrez
he came
on
in
the hit.
hard.
Still a conversation. They're going to pick the flag up. No foul. So the play will stand as a gain of 9. And it'll be 3rd and 1 for East and a pivotal third down here. Ball, handoff. Martinez with space inside the 10. First and goal.
Uh-oh, Jason.
Number 16, Nate Martinez.
Nate Martinez with a gain of 14. It's first and goal.
Now, Jason, do you pass or do you run here if you're Willie Ball on the Blades?
It's hard to go away from Nate Martinez right now, isn't it?
Yeah, him or Phillips.
It's Martinez in the backfield. First and goal from the 8-yard line. Ball brings a man in motion. Snap, handoff. Martinez is stuffed.
You say that was a loss there for Martinez.
3-yard loss. Second and 12. Second and goal from the 12. And a new tailback for East is Jackson Phillips. 3 receivers to the right side. Ball throwing. Phillips picks up the block. Ball rolls right. Turns upfield. Inside the 10. Leans forward. A big collision down there. One of the East receivers got upended. It was Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, this defense, they do not want to let Will Ball lose, and they're all over him. They're swarming.
Third and goal from the 6. 6-yard scramble for Ball.
All right, Jason, how about this one? The Shafter Generals leading the Wasco Tigers 28-14. Trips left here for the Blades.
Phillips the tailback. Ball will throw. Fires. In zone. He bounced it.
Ooh, this will bring down a 4th down here for the Blades, Jason.
Boy, he had his man open. And Ball just chucked it into the dirt at one hop to his receiver. That could have been a big moment for East. And instead, 4th and goal from the 6. And Casey Tittlemeyer has to go for this one with 43 seconds.
4th and 6, that's a tough call there, Jason. Willie Ball running back to his huddle with the call.
Field goal would make it a 12-point game. You'd still need 2 touchdowns. Phillips the tailback, 2 receivers on each side. Rodriguez is split out to the far side.
Blade's taking a risk, see if it pays off.
Ball to throw, looking, end zone. Rodriguez, and he dropped it.
Right off his shoulder pads.
And you saw the disappointment in Michael Rodriguez's body language.
You don't forget that one.
He was open. He'd worked free. Ball delivered a good throw. And Rodriguez couldn't hang on, and it's a turnover on downs at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough one, and you got to hang on to those passes, especially in a game like this.
We've been attacked.
The Scotland Yard. Definitely excited about that one, though.
The Scotland Yard is after us, Miguel. 38 seconds left in the third. Highland takes over their own 6. And a flag.
Hard hit there by Phillips.
And slow to get back up.
You know, Jason.
It was Hudgens, who's already been banged up in this one.
Jason, you mentioned I was from East High, which might be the reason we're getting attacked here.
Is that it? Did they hear me?
They don't like that on this side.
They must have heard about it.
Flag on the field.
That was a gain of 9 before the flag. Waiting on the call for Mark Roberts. They're still talking about it. Personal foul against Highland. Boy, 2 personal fouls against Highland, or against East, I should say. They're both against East. One was helmet to helmet. One was unnecessary roughness.
Both penalties that can be easily avoided here.
And so that's going to move the ball all the way out to the 30-yard line. So a gain of 9 on the completion to Hudgens.
Highland on their own 30-yard line with the 1st and 10.
31 seconds left. 3rd quarter. And here comes Cleveland to the huddle. Highland breaks, 2 receivers on each side. Salas and Hudgens to the near side. Cleveland to throw. Pressured. Rolls White. Looks. Throws. Incomplete. He wanted Salas. Well covered that time. And it was Andrew Almazan with the coverage. 8 seconds left in the quarter. And it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Highland, you know, they're trying to put this game away, and they're trying to pass it, or they're trying to run it up on the Blades, and we'll see what happens. One more play here, it looks like, for the 3rd quarter.
Salas in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep. Salas turns upfield, 35, 40, 1st down, a gain of 11 for Nick Salas on the jet sweep, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. 21-6, Highland leads East High here at the Scotland Yard.
Yeah, Jason, you know, Eastside had their opportunities. They had the opportunities to kind of, you know, dig themselves out of the hole, but you got to capitalize. And we saw it here last time they were in the red zone.
We'll take a break. Be back with the 4th quarter here on the Kern High Network.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
One thing about Kern Schools is you get to do your banking your way.
I still like writing checks and visiting my branch.
For me, it's all about the mobile. And I still do everything online or through the ATM.
So no matter how you do your banking, Kern Schools is always there. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
There are over 100 places to get pizza in Kern County, but only 4 are good enough to be called Tony's. So what's the Tony's Pizza difference? We're not giving away our secrets, but the proof is in the pizza. Tony's Spicy Mexicana, the mouth-watering Hawaiian, the award-winning Chili Verde, and so many more. Trust us, you'll find your favorite. If you want great pizza, you can play the numbers.
Here at the Scotland Yard, and it's 21-6. Highland over East. And 1st and 10 for the Scots, and A.J. Cleveland is throwing, and that is a dangerous throw and a huge hit to knock the ball out of Hudgens' hands. It was Almazan who came up and delivered the big hit.
Yeah, Jason, great defense, but you're going to need that throughout this whole series. You need a stop here.
And it's 2nd down and 10. Cleveland out of the gun. Dizzy Brown to his right. That's who gets the ball. Comes near side. 40, 45. Brown found some space out near the first down marker. He's going to get it. A gain of 11 and into East territory. Dizzy Brown.
Yeah, I mean, these big gains to these running backs, they'll kill you, man. And so you got to give them less yardage here or no yardage.
1st and 10 for the Scots at the East 48-yard line. And the touchdown here on this drive would make it very difficult for East to recover. The snap to Cleveland. The handoff to Brown. Right up the middle. Lowered his shoulders. Didn't get very far. That's a generous spot. They'll give him 4.
Yeah, Highland definitely trying to run the clock down, which is why we're seeing, a lot of runs. They don't want to throw the pass, get out of bounds, and stop the clock. They want to run it down, and they want to claim that SEYL league title.
Brown again. Brown with some space. 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet. Inside the 25 and into the red zone goes Dizzy Brown. A tantalizing run off the right side, and Brown made 3 or 4 Blades defenders miss and is all the way down to the 19-yard line, a gain of 25.
Yeah, their foot is on the gas, and they're going 100.
Like the emoji?
I like it.
Okay.
I like the emoji, man.
1st and 10 from the East High 19. .11:07 left in the fourth quarter. 21-6, Highland. Brown, flag on the play. Brown, still on his feet. Brown to the 5. He's in. And we have a Highland player down. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage and a Scott down.
Officials timeout, entry on the field.
And that is Nathan Olvey. And it's a chop block penalty against Highland, so that run will come back.
Let's take this time to give a shout-out to Kern Valley, who's leading 55-0 over Roseman at the end of the third quarter.
And a good time to say thank you to the administrators at both of these high schools.
Of course. Thank you to Deb Vickstrom, the principal of Highland High School, who also brought us some pizza. So thank you, Deb.
Is that who we have to thank for that?
Yeah.
That's delicious. Thanks, Deb.
Yeah, thank you so much. Brad Hull, Dr. Brution, Justin Fitch, Megan Barber-Smith, the activities director. Also the East High administration, Leo Holland, Sydney Peterson, John Rose, Melissa Bennett, athletic director Tori Nettleton, and activities director Bree Alvarez. Thank you guys so much for everything.
You nailed Brution, by the way. You were worried about that one. Nailed it.
Dr. Brution.
Dr. Brution. That's correct.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing a great job. I told you that at halftime.
I appreciate that, sir.
Want to thank Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, Motor City, Bakersfield College for all that they do here for the Kern High School Network and helping us bring you these games every week and limping off the field. And boy, do you hate to see that here as Nathan Olvey.
Yeah.
He is a senior.
Another quick shout out to our staff here tonight. Victoria Valencia, who works with us at the district office, Stan Green, Javier Valdez, Joey, Mark Duffel, the man, the myth,
The
and
legend.
Jason.
You got to leave the legend in. You can't call Mark the man and the myth without calling him the legend.
I stand corrected.
He was there. Did you know that? The last Bakersfield Blaze game.
Yeah. I think he mentioned that to me at the Golden Valley game.
He mentions it often. Here's a handoff, and inside of the 30-yard line goes Vidal. No, that's actually Salas, pardon me.
Salas, the ball carrier.
It was 1st and 25 from the 34-yard line, and Vidal picked up 7.
Second and 20 for the Scots.
Dizzy Brown still the tailback. Ball on the 28. There's a flag. This will be on Highland. And it's going to make it 2nd and 25. Boy, now it's the Scots who are kind of shooting themselves in the foot here with penalties. Although the clock is running, so
on their side.
That's helpful. Up by 15. Brown up the middle. Plows forward near the 25.
And boy, they're letting that clock run.
Tackle the 25-yard line.
Gain of 3.
And you got to love the Scotland Yard's enthusiasm and spirit here. They really show up and they show out.
3rd and 15. Cleveland. Play fake. Under pressure. Throws. Salas in zone. Touchdown. What a catch by Nick Salas.
Not only a great catch by Salas there, but the poise by A.J. Cleveland staying calm in the pocket while there was East High back there, and just the extra effort by Salas. That's just as good as it gets. That's the best play we've seen at this game, I would say.
Boy, A.J. Cleveland just trusted his best receiver and let one rip, and Nick Salas made the catch, and then the second effort to get that ball stretched across the goal line. A 25-yard touchdown to put the Scots up by 3 scores, and Highland is on its way to its first outright SEYL championship. And there's going to be a flag here on East as they tried to jump the snap and block the extra point.
So you win the SEYL title by beating your rival. Not too bad for your first one.
It's a good night, right? That's a good night.
It's a win for the season.
I think this is one that Michael Gutierrez and his staff are going to remember for a long time.
Yeah, no doubt about that one, Jason.
Salas up near 50 yards now with that touchdown catch. In fact, 47 yards on 4 catches for Nick Salas. 9:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Extra point is good. Pounded through by Pablo Robles, and it is 28-6. Highland over East High.
Highland got the cannon over here, almost resembling the BC Renegades.
It's a pretty loud cannon, huh?
Oh, it's loud.
It's not nearly as loud as BC's.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, you're right, it is. I remember the first BC game I covered when I was working at KGT here in town, Miguel. And I knew the cannon was there. Well, you know, BC scored a touchdown. I knew the cannon was going to go off.
Forget about it.
No, I remembered it was there. I just didn't expect it to, sound like an atom bomb. I mean, That just about knocked me over. The Highland one is good. That's a solid cannon.
Not too bad.
Yeah, the BC cannon is made so that when BC scores, everybody on the other team falls to the ground when they hear the cannon.
No doubt about that. I'm with you on that one.
Take cover. 9:40 left here in the fourth quarter, and Robles set to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nelson is deep, as well as Gabriel Hussein, who takes this, and Hussein gets across the 30. Ball comes out. They're going to rule him down.
Yeah. That's tough. That's a tough one.
There's a play I'd like to look at again. I'm not sure if he was down.
Yeah.
East will take it, that's for sure.
Frustrating nonetheless for the Blades. But you mentioned you were at 17U, so fun fact, I was the intern there, and then I was your morning editor while you were anchor there.
Yes, you were.
So
I do believe we won an Emmy Award together.
Yeah, we go way back there, so we have some nice hardware there.
Yes, we do. First and 10 from the 31-yard line of East High.
Now's the time to go deep. We got two backs and three receivers.
Timeout for Highland as Michael Gutierrez didn't like something that he saw there.
Well, his defensive back did point out that there was three receivers here on the right side with only two defensive backs, no backup, so.
Nick Salas' 25-yard touchdown came on the heels of a 9-play.
Yeah, this won't be the
drive.
last time you hear about him. As we all know, he's a D1 baseball commit to CSUB.
How about 9 plays, 94 yards in 3 minutes?
Yeah, impressive.
That's what Highland just did to pretty much put the battle of the blocks away.
Yeah, I think you're getting used to calling his name because you're going to call it a lot more at CSUB.
Might say it once or twice.
Trips right for the Blades.
First and 10. Back to throw is Ball. Scrambles left. Looking. Will run it. Across the 35. Across the 40. A first down and a nice little run there.
Nice block by receiver out there on the left side.
Officially marked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So a gain of 10 for Willie Ball and a first down. 9:24 left. The clock is stopped because Ball stepped out of bounds. East needs a quick strike scoring drive here.
Talk about the man, the myth, legend,
Wow.
Mark Duffel.
Is that on Twitter yet?
Oh, it's on there.
Unbelievable.
Thank you, Victoria.
Ball to throw. Complete.
Hussein.
Across the 45. And down goes, it's actually Keyshawn Nelson on the catch. Nelson did a nice job catching it at the 45 and actually running backwards to try to open up some space, but it didn't really gain him anything else. A gain of 4.
He's a speedy guy. Yeah, Mark Duffel, I mean, it just does not get better than that.
2nd and 6. Ball fumbles. He didn't fall on it. He dived forward. I don't know if he's got that. This might be Highlands football. Ball fumbled the snap and tried to pick it up and couldn't get it and turns it over. And Highland recovers. It was Dominic Roundtree on his way to all-area honors as a linebacker for this Highland defense, and Roundtree comes up huge.
Yeah, Jason Highland came to play tonight, and we can both agree on that, and we've seen that all 4 quarters so far.
That is the second fumble recovered by this Highland defense. The 19th takeaway of the season. The 11th fumble recovered. That's a lot of fumble. You're averaging more than 1 fumble recovery a game. That is mighty impressive. It's hard enough to force a fumble, let alone pick one up. Highland with 2 tonight.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 from the East 40-yard line, and the Scots now, no doubt, will be looking to trim as much time off the clock as they can. Salas in motion. Salas on the jet sweep. Salas is going to look to throw. He's almost tackled at the 50, but gets free. 45 to the line of scrimmage, 40. Salas to the 35,
First
across
down
the
by
30.
Salas.
What a run. What a play by Nick Salas. 5'9", 170 pounds, and he looks like an NFL running back out there.
Does it get better than this? Salas is having himself a game.
A gain of 13 down to the 27-yard line.
Might I add, Highland is going to be a good team to root for in the playoffs here.
Cleveland with Vidal, the tailback. Right up the middle. Maybe 4 yards. Julian Vidal's just been plugging along all game. 2nd and 6 on the 24.
How about an update here? Liberty 37, BHS 0 with 10 minutes left in the game. Looks like the Patriots are rolling.
Wow. Brian Nixon got that team ready for the second half, that's for sure. Screen pass. And it went right through the hands.
Quentin
Jackson. Who's afraid to turn around and look at the sideline. I'd be afraid to turn around and look at my quarterback.
Yeah, don't look at Gutierrez in the face. Or Cleveland.
Third and 6. Heavy package here for Highland. 2 tight ends on each side as Cleveland goes into the gun. Vidal off his left hip. That's who gets the ball. Cuts outside. Broke a tackle and then went down kind of awkwardly. Joey Vidal picks up maybe 3. And it's 4th down. Ball at the 23-yard line. Highland needs to get to the 19 to get a first down. They will go for it here on 4th and 4.
What do you have to lose, right?
Tight end left, hand off. This is all the way inside the 5-yard line. Boy, the explosiveness of this Highland offense when they get the ball to number 11.
Yeah, I mean, Highland's just not letting them foot off the gas here. They want to put up numbers and they want to send a message to the Blades here.
It was actually Roundtree who had that carry. There's Vidal. No. Roundtree again.
Yeah, that's it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown. An exclamation point for Dominic Roundtree, who recovers the fumble and then scores the touchdown. 34-6 Highland. And the Scots can officially start thinking about post-game celebrations. Robles, extra point, on its way and good.
And we can officially start thinking about a player of the game.
Yes, we can.
With 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, the score is East High Blades 6. And the Scots 35.
Once again, for replays, follow us on our social medias at Cages the Athletics, Kern High Network on Instagram. And check out those great pictures by Mark Duffel. You can't miss out on those.
5 minutes and 55 seconds left. It is 35-6. Highland over East.
Yeah, Highland has just been putting up numbers. In the last 6 games, they averaged 50 points or more. 35 on this one against the 7-2 Blades. Not too bad.
What are you thinking for player of the game here?
You know what? I think Nick Salas, he's just outdone himself with his effort. He's come through for Cleveland when he's needed him. It's hard not to.
But he did lose a fumble.
He did. But he made up for it.
That's true.
4 quarters of the game.
I'd go Salas or Cleveland. I'm good either way. Your first thought was Salas. Let's lean that direction. Here's the return. Keyshawn Nelson out of bounds. Past the 25. 1st and 10 for East. They'll mark it at the 26-yard line. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left.
Well, here's a fun fact. Highland Foothill, we live streamed that. Cleveland got player of the game. North and Highland live streamed that. It went to Shabazz Muhammad. I think Nick Salas is suited for a
process of elimination.
Got to spread the love here, you know.
I'm with you. I'm good with that. You bring the T-shirt?
Did we bring the T-shirt?
Don't do that to me, Miguel.
He'll get a T-shirt.
You're going to have to give him your T-shirt.
I'll give him my Battle of the Blocks T-shirt.
I bet he's got one. 1st and 10 here for East. 29-point game with 5:47 left. Nelson in motion. This is a handoff. Cuts outside, turns upfield, and this is Daniel Wallace. Boy, Daniel Wallace got to the line of scrimmage and then ended up tackled 6 yards behind it.
Yeah, Highland saying, no, we're not done with you guys. Give us the ball back.
Should have brought 11 T-shirts. Could have given it to the defense of Highland.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that one.
Is that in you text Stan and see if that's in the budget?
Let's do it. And apologize later.
Okay. Yeah. Better to beg for forgiveness, right, than ask for permission.
Right.
2nd down and 6. They gave him 4 yards. There's a handoff and a cutback for Wallace. Boy, gets his knees taken out right at the 30-yard line. Diving tackle by Joey Reitz.
Yeah, Eastside has their backups now. Looks like they might be resting good starters here for the playoffs, and Highland as well.
It's 3rd and 6. Johnny Salazar, the junior, is the quarterback for East.
Well, he'll be at the helm next year.
And he's going to look to throw. And steps up right away, runs into his lineman, gets gang tackled, but moves the pile. Picks up 3 or 4. And it's going to bring up 4th and short. And Casey Tittlemeyer is going to leave the offense on the field and see if the youngsters can't get something done here.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the ball turns over, Highland's not going to slow down.
Clock ticks under 4 minutes. 4th and 1. Highland still has the A-team defense out there, by the way. Roundtree just made the tackle. Salas out on the field.
Yeah, I think they might have told Gutierrez no.
Vidal. Blitz coming. Wallace going to get it. Daniel Wallace picked up 4 and a 1st down. Clock still ticking, under 3:30.
First down Blades.
Final, Ridgeview 55, Independence 7.
Oof. Boy, rivalry week has not been kind to a lot of these rivalries.
Not at all. However, Centennial leading 13-0 over Frontier, so not too bad there.
There's a 0 on the board at Frontier, though.
Correct. 1 quarter to play, though.
Talk to me, Goose. What else we got going? How's the North-South game going?
Good question. Let's check that out.
Under pressure, Salazar goes down, but he got a yard, avoids the sack. Clock under 3 minutes.
Well, Kern Valley won 55-0 on their senior night, so that's good. Good for them. Still looking for that South High score. Looks like no South High score yet.
Handoff off the left side, and met with a big tackle is Marcel Edgley.
Gotcha. All right, so I actually do have a score here. South strikes coming out at halftime. North 19, South 17. That was a little bit a while ago. So
there's a good one.
Oh, update here. North 26, South 17. 3:47 left in the third.
Across the middle of the field, and East going to get out to the 50 as the clock ticks under 2 minutes.
Pass complete over the middle. First down play.
So we got a final. Liberty wins the SWYL with a 37-7 victory over the Drillers.
Down goes Salazar, sacked at the 42-yard line. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. And the student section here at Highland is ready to celebrate.
Oh, they've been celebrating.
That's true. They're ready to celebrate with their classmates.
Right? They were hyped before the game started.
Clock ticks under 40. Salazar looks to throw, steps up. He's going to go down again.
Look at that'll bring us to the end of the game here.
And there's a flag on the play. And they're going to stop the clock.
Salazar sacked the backfield by number 5, Cameron Romero.
Personal foul, face mask on the sack. So he used to get one more play.
Throw it deep, why not?
From the 46-yard line. Up the middle, Wallace. Look at this. How about this to end the game? All the way down inside the 15-yard line. Marcel Edgley with a big run with 1 second left. Miguel, we're still paying you here.
Yeah. No kidding.
Ball game's over. You're arguing about who the player of the game is.
Talking to AJ's daddy, a West High grad. Fun fact, played with Kenny Calvin.
Oh.
So
my apologies. A great game.
Now's your time to recruit, Jason.
Yeah, is this my time? Tell your son to come play ball at CSUB. Be excellent. Right?
That's going to be your final tonight.
Do I get a recruiting bonus for this?
Hey, we know Salas and Cleveland are a good combo.
35-6 is the final score here from Scotland Yard. Highland over East High. The Scots move to 9-1 on the season and win the SCYL. For everybody here at the Kern High School Network, my broadcast partner Miguel Garcia, I'm Jason Galvin. Thanks for tuning in. Highland has won the SCYL. Good night.